Hi
Hi
guys,
guys,
welcome to our channel, the Rajore
Rajore
Clan.
Clan.
We are here today with all the kids. The kids are asleep, so we want to talk about how we got to where we are, and after part 2 I told you how we will get the paperwork, the passport and all that. So the big guys here to guide us, who are
Oh,
the paperwork was not easy, so we got the offer when we are upcountry, in your village, right?
We were in our home place, some many kilometers from Nairobi city. Yeah, so there you are, just relaxing with the parents, having good time, and in the process, there's this information that babe, there's an opportunity here, and this guy here wants to. The recruiter here has contacted me, and let's follow up and see how it goes. Kawaida, where we live, the internet network is a problem.
Huge. I used to run with my laptop like this.
Yeah,
to look for internet,
It's terrible. So we had to find a way. So we got somewhere, we ran somewhere, found some stable internet,
exactly.
and
at least one of the
at least the
Bumala,
queen,
right?
yeah, the
Bumala.
Bumala town is about 6 kilometers from
Yes.
our home.
Yes.
On your way to Western.
Yeah. So we talked with the recruiter. We had a call with her and asked her some of the questions. So yes, I've gotten the offer. But what about my husband? My husband has his own company, Dream Spaces Architectural Photography.
Yeah, the MD.
Yeah, he's the MD. So
MD.
yes, he's leaving his company.
Yeah.
Of course, he's delighted to come to Germany with me, but he's leaving his company. So what will happen for him? So the recruiter was like, no, that's okay. If he doesn't get a job within a month in Europe, the company will give him a job. I'm like, okay, that's perfect, because after all, starting a business in Nairobi, Kenya, tell them.
It's one of the 1,000 ways to die.
I tell you, 1,000 ways to die.
But
it's
at
not
least
easy.
we never died, eh?
Yeah,
we
it
made
was
it.
not easy. Business in Kenya is, you don't get support like you get support here. Like how we've read, how you get support.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, let's go and explore Europe. So the best thing about going to Europe is that he was ready to go with me. Because you have small kids, it's a small family. I can't go alone. I can't leave my kids. And I can't go with just my kids without him. We are a family. So that was the best part of it. He was excited. We told our parents. We started with your parents because we were at home. They were. My dad-in-law was happy. He was super excited.
Yes.
But my mom-in-law was like, well, okay, this is...
Yeah,
use this how?
My mom thought this is like Saudi Arabia, where people go and die.
Tell them.
So they were like, wow, what is going to happen to my firstborn son?
Yeah, exactly.
Going in 2 little babies.
They're
And
just
of course,
growing.
Yeah.
The other day they were here and now they're disappearing. I'll not see them grow.
It has taken time for her to really recover and to accept it.
But then again, she became excited because this will open doors for many of us, and we hope will open doors not for only for our families, but for many people who want to even transition, whichever job you are in. Opportunities are there. So we are here to explore and educate people.
Remember that I even changed my career. I'm actually how do you call it?
A UX writer.
My new title right now, if those people are following me on LinkedIn, I am a UX writer.
Yeah.
And UX writing is something closer to UX design.
Exactly.
I am not a designer.
Same department, actually.
Yeah, so we can actually form a small company here in Europe and do our things.
And the good thing is,
who knows?
UX writers and content writers generated from they are all journalists. They are all writers. So it's like me. I was a graphic designer, and this new thing, UI UX. So you go to things that are in there. It's like IT nursing. They're so marketable in Europe.
You like IT. Originally, IT was mostly guys who are fixing computers, the hardware bit.
Hardware, not software.
These days, guys are into software.
Everything is software. Everything is
journalists who are writing the hard copies. No one wants to buy a paper gazette.
People want to do it online. So
people are moving into the online thing. So what do? You entice them. Go to UX writing. That's where we are.
Exactly.
Bring it on.
Yes. So we talked with the recruiter. She assured us everything. So she told us all the paperwork. First of all, the paperwork was passports. Me and my husband, we have our old passports, but we wanted the new passports, the blue passports, the East African one. Yeah. So we don't want to go there and then start other things. So we had to have all our passports the
New,
best way ever
yes,
and
yes.
new. So we had to generate our passports and our kids' passports. Those were 4 passports. That's money. 4 passports. You have to translate the birth certificates for our kids,
Wow.
certify our marriage certificates, and get it translated
To German.
to German, because all these paperwork will be needed to register here in Germany. We've not even registered actually. How many days are we?
This is our 3rd day here.
We arrived in Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's our 4th day.
4th day.
Actually, it's our 4th day in Germany. We have not even registered. The best thing, we have an appointment on Monday.
Yeah.
So we have to have all those paperwork. So how do you certify your marriage certificate, babe? How do you certify? Tell them the journey.
Oh Lord Jesus Christ, Son of Nazareth.
You have to go to Sharia house
Yeah.
with your... But first of all, you have to go to eCitizen. Certify it on eCitizen and wait for it.
Yeah.
We waited for a month because our marriage certificate was not taken to Sharia house. There are 3 certificates you're given. You're given one, another one remains in the church, and the other one goes to Sharia house.
That is on your wedding day.
That's on your wedding day.
Yeah.
So make sure your marriage certificate, one of it is in Sharia house.
Yeah.
If it is not Sharia house, you're not legally married in Kenya. So ours was not taken there.
So
we got married
we
in
have
2018.
been illegally married for the past, is it 4 years?
Yeah.
3 years.
Yes.
Without government recognizing the fact
Exactly.
that we really got married.
So even when we certified it, they were like, you don't have your records.
Yeah.
So we had to go back to church, only to find out it was not there. So we had wasted a whole month. The process delayed a whole month. So when we took it there, they started the process again. Then still, there's so many people who want these things verified. We had to give the soldier something so that he can always let us in to follow it up, because you cannot enter Sharia house without the guard, the security guard, letting you in. You have to say where you're going, and if you say that you're going for your certified, they will tell you wait for the message.
I think the story of Sharia house should be just another different,
It will be another different story.
because Sharia house is just one hell of a place.
Yes.
I hope the new government things may change, but
we'll have to speak
that
to
was
it.
terrible.
We'll have to say it in detail so that
we
people
need-
know
we
it's not
need to-
easy.
Yeah.
Apart from that, birth certificate for children, we had to certify them and translate them. And the only place to translate it is Goethe Institute. It was another process.
How much was it per page?
Per page, they were charging 2,500, and that was the
Kenya
cheapest.
shillings,
The good thing, we found someone who was doing it cheaper through our niece.
Yeah.
So apart from that, that is wedding certificate, birth certificate for our kids, and then that our passports. What else is needed here when you are doing all those visa things? I think those are the main ones, because when you're married, you have to have a marriage certificate. When you have kids, birth certificates.
The school certificates.
Not even
College
before the
certificate.
school certificate, you have to certify the birth certificates at Foreign Affairs. They have to say that it's verified and the certificate is legit, because it should be verified that this thing is certified and the birth certificate is not forged. So apart from having the birth certificate, you have to certify